Hello. Today we're going to do something very interesting. We're starting in the underground caverns because Terraria just got an update. Now the update changes a few things. Something it doesn't change that was already part of the game is that apparently torches, depending on which torch you're using, changes your drop chances a little bit for each biome. So like let's say I'm in the jungle and I use a jungle torch, I have a higher chance of getting something that I wanted to get, you know? So this is a little mini boss here that I saw that was in the update, and I wanted to show it off because why not? I have no idea how many torches I've placed so far, but you got to place about 100 torches, and then they'll start trying to. There we go. They start trying to kill you. Oh, good. They don't do too much damage. So yeah, and you just got to dodge them eternally, you know. I switched my heal was on tab, but he might kill me. My heal was on the tab button, and my inventory was on E, because, that's just what I'm used to. But then I started playing a whole bunch of Tarkov. Did it drop it? Did it not drop it? I'm confused. What? Did I have to do it flawlessly? Let me see. Okay, well, apparently I came down here to see if I had just left it on the ground, but no. It decided to refight the boss for me, which is very convenient that it would just decide that all by itself instantaneously. So we're doing the dodgems again, and we're really bad at it. Holy cow. Ugh, come on. I did not make this the correct size. Okay, there we go. Did it give it to me now? What the heck? Why is it not giving it to me? Let's get rid of a bunch of these torches, so then we're not at 100. I guess we're going to have to make it big enough so that we can't take damage from it. This is interesting. See, I was just told that you're supposed to survive it, like not die to it, and you'll get the item. But I haven't gotten the item yet, so I'm a bit salty and confused, like what's going on. So I guess I'm going to dig this out a bit more. I don't have any torches to the left, so hopefully none will come from the left to try and murder me. And then we can try it again and start talking about what we're doing today. What we're going to hope to do today, which is probably the wall of flesh, but probably not going to happen, let's be honest. Boss fight in every single one, probably not very likely to happen. Mostly because that series would end very shortly because, then we would kill every boss in like 10 episodes. So yeah, I'm gonna dig this out and then we'll see if we can't beat him. Okay, so I'm finishing this up. I wanted to talk about. Apparently there weren't enough torches, and that's why there needs to be 100 or more. So I'm guessing it started at like 95 for some reason, and it was just being mean and was like, hey, we'll make him challenge the torch god like 5 times for no reason. So yeah, that's why. Thankfully, it won't reoccur once I've completed it and gotten the item, so we don't have that to worry about. But I wanted to talk about, the stuff that I'm talking about this episode, and that's the exciting nature of cars. Cars are cool. They get you places. They're convenient. Like, you get in a car, and you travel quite a distance with little effort compared to walking or running or biking. And there's the whole bad emissions and global warming stuff. But one of the things that is so cool about cars is the invention of electric cars, and moreover, the invention of Teslas, the coolest electric cars to ever live. Um, and obviously, this segues into Me and my dad bought one. Well, more like my dad bought one, and I'm able to drive it and buy it from him slowly over time. But yeah, we have one. It's pretty cool. Um, it's a Model S. I think it's 2016. But yeah, having a Tesla's cool. It accelerates really quickly, which is very convenient for like merging stop signs where people are like, is he going? Is he not going? I can't really tell. It's like, yep, he's going. He's in a Tesla. He's going. And there's the wow factor, you know? If you ever, like, was at a stop sign and you saw, you know, a Ferrari, you'd be like, dang, that's a Ferrari. That's so cool. But the same thing happens with like a Tesla. You're sitting at a red light and you're like, ooh, that's a Tesla. That's pretty cool. Hopefully we can get 100 torches placed before the event starts, because that would be very convenient game. So, it's blue. I think I already said that. It's the Model S, of course. Because the Model 3 is it's just too uncomfortable, in my opinion, and my dad's opinion, and my mom's opinion, and everyone's opinion. Let's be honest. It's just cost efficient. That's all that's really good for. Okay, we're dodging this bad boy up. He'll never stand a chance, the torch god. This feels like way more than 100 shots, let me be honest with you. Feels like about, I don't know, 300 shots. There we go, we finally got it. The Torch God's Favor. Consumable. Unlocks an ability toggle to the left of the inventory. Also, people were talking about how difficult it is to explain what these things are. Like where those things are. When enabled, normal torches change according to your biome. So let's do that, and it's turned on. So the most convenient torch for this area is, of course, the normal torch, because it's just the underground. There's no cooler torches. I'm gonna do this just, I don't even know why. Torch, ooh, I like this event. This is a good event. It doesn't really do anything, but it's so pretty. It's very pretty. Back onto the topic of cars. So, actually, I'm going to talk about it in a second. I'm going to finish this elevator, because it doesn't go very far. And, you know, if we're going to try and fight Wall of Flesh, we gotta get down there. So I'm gonna do that. I'll be right back. Okay, we're approaching the end here. Or more like the beginning of having to place like 1 billion dirt blocks to be able to make the bridge that makes us be able to fight this boss. And we also have to find the voodoo doll, but put those things aside, you know, that's not really that important. What's important is talking about cars more. So, some sad things about the car. It isn't the best, like it isn't the newest. Ooh, it does place it automatically. It isn't the newest model. This is a 2016, so it doesn't have all the coolest features, but it does have quite a few cool features, you know. Why can't I pick these up? Oh, we got a bunch of... Oh, the fart mode, dude. Teslas have an amazing button where you can just make it fart from each of the speakers. Elon Musk is pretty funny. He he needs some help. He definitely needs some help. But in a good way, you know. It's not like he's gonna kill anyone or anything intentionally, you know. That being said, I mean his rockets are pretty safe, so it's not really that big of a deal. I did see an article. I didn't know if it was real or not because I didn't really read it because I don't read many articles. But it's about how like oh look a voodoo doll. Oh one of the SpaceX rockets exploded, and I'm like, I don't really think that happened recently. If it did, I don't think it's true. I don't think it's like actually an explosion. Like explosions are pretty crazy in the we got it. We got it. We're good. Don't worry. It didn't fall in the lava. Pretty insane. Like rockets exploding is a big deal. Especially nowadays when it's like they should work. We've had a lot of experience with rockets. They should work by now. The demonic. Ow. 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 I couldn't figure out where he was. I was looking for him, but I couldn't find him. I was like, how far to the right is this guy? I was looking all the way over here. I did not notice him. Okay. Let's take that. You know, we might as well take the does this is material? No. But it's still just good. It's pretty good. We'll take more torches, thorns, obsidian skin. We'll just drink that right away. Actually, now that we've consumed that, we should really just go mining for some hellstone. Let me grab some hellstone here. Yeah, but like 4 seconds to 60. The seats aren't quite, they don't feel like leather. Like the chair I have right now is definitely leather. Well, I mean it costs a lot more because it's leather, but you know, it feels like it's leather. You know, if you're ever like, tell me what leather feels like, this chair would fit in that category. It just feels like it. So the seats they're kind of comfy. They're a little bit too like cramped, but I mean it has adjustable lumbar support and it has, you know, auto steering and smart cruise control, which is very convenient. Very, very convenient. The auto steering is a bit hard. Does this auto fire? No. The auto steering is a bit hard because it needs to know where the lines are on the road. So if you're on a road that doesn't have good lines, it's not going to know where you are. And then it's just going to kind of veer off to the right because it's better to veer to the right than the left because oncoming traffic and all. Unless you're in Europe, then it's the other way, depending on which country you are in Europe. Driving in Europe must be so weird. After you've driven in America, of course. Or somewhere where the right side of the road is the side that you drive on. But the cruise control and stuff, definitely interesting because there's no like good way to turn them off. Like we found out, me and my dad found out that you can't really turn off the auto driving without turning off the cruise control. Which means you know, you'd start braking because the regenerative braking is just insane. It basically makes it so that you'll have to replace brakes every time you have to replace tires. Actually, no. Because you'd have to replace tires quite a bit more often if you're accelerating a bunch because the wear on the tires would be insane. It's going to be insane. My dad's insane. He drives like a maniac. Only when he's accelerating, though. He steers perfectly fine. He stops perfectly fine. He just accelerates like a maniac. We have another voodoo doll to the right. I gotta be careful about that. How much do we have? 109. Yeah, the AC works in it, which is very nice. It's also cool that the door handles, you don't actually have to, like, they're not, I don't think they're very mechanical. And I say that in like a, I think as soon as you pull it, it like senses that it's being pulled slightly, like that there's tugging force on it, so it opens the door. Because you don't really move the handle when you open the door. The Model 3 has the cool handles that they're growing on me. They present themselves. They like pop out of the door when you get close enough, with the key, of course, or when you unlock it, which is pretty cool. Whereas like the Model 3 has the handles where you like push your thumb in and then you pull on the handle to open it up. It's really hard to do combat in lava because you can't tell where you are. I have no clue where I am right now. I just have a general idea because the middle of the screen and also my floating buddy here. Other than that, I have basically no idea. Like, I have no idea where this imp is. I know he's up and to the left somewhere, but I can't see him. Okay. This should be enough hellstone. I'm probably not going to make that much hellstone equipment, just because magic is better than the other stuff. I don't want block swap on. Look at all those demon bats. What the heck? I wouldn't want to fight those. Imagine if they, like, swooped onto the screen. That'd be cool. Background stuff. It's never going to get that it's exciting. I think we're going to end up fighting the wall of flesh from the right side here. Oh, crap. Already at 16 minutes. But yeah, we're definitely not going to fight wall of flesh today. We fought the torch god, you know, which makes it so that our torches look really cool in different biomes. But yeah, I'll probably finish this up, and then I'll see you guys in the next episode. See ya. Teslas are cool. Buy one. It's good for the environment. Making the batteries is pretty bad for the environment at first, but then the fact that the batteries last an equivalent of like an engine and the equivalent of 2 engines worth of emissions, it's pretty good. Like 2 engines' entire lifespans. Like 800,000 miles is insane. Like, my car is dying. Like, my own car is dying, and it's at 175,000. Like, the fact that it could go more than 4 times the distance that my car has gone and be perfectly fine, and the only thing wrong with it is the fact that maybe you hit something. Like, let's say you never hit something. It's like literally the only problem with it is the fact that the batteries are losing their capability of holding their charge. That's just insane. That's an insane prospect. Like, drive this car forever, pretty much. Unless you send it to space, then it's pretty much just space junk. Then it's pretty useless. Because it burns up really fast. Why is a normal bat here? What the heck? So yeah, buy a Tesla. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Is this episode 8? I think this is episode 8. See you guys in episode 9, if this one is episode 8. Which you'll know, because I'll title it the right one. See ya.